Siemanko, z tej strony Mordziaty, witam was w kolejnym materiale z Kingdom Come'a. Moi drodzy, w dzisiejszym materiale, jesteśmy jako Boguta znowu. Jesteśmy dalej w tym zamku Ratbórz. W poprzednim materiale mieliśmy królewski gambit, misję, zrobiliśmy ją. I teraz jako Boguta, pijany Boguta, musimy coś zrobić, tylko jeszcze nie wiem co. Może zerknę sobie tutaj w dziennik. Porozmawiaj z Liechtensteinem, świętuj z gośćmi. Opcjonalnie. O! Poświętujmy sobie troszeczkę.
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have? Even the French royal court took note of my refinement. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my...
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels!
Ale oni są pijani.
This wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain.
Baron Vaku.
Co, na dole jeszcze z kimś? Czart!
Having a good time? It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what... Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food. Even a few females worth the same. I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Bić się? Kurde, bić się? Bijmy się.
Dare get into a fight with anyone. You know what a fuck-up that would be. Aye, I forgot. Only the younger lord of Warhorse.
Tylko go pouczam. Myślałem, że będę musiał się z nim bić.
And his own kin at that. Leave it out. They forced my hand. Well, they wouldn't have to force me. That young nitwit was asking for it. Well, let's have a game then. But for what? For coin. Since it's yourself... Now that's a pile of coin. Just enough for a...
Dobra, zagrajmy z nim w kości. O kurde. Tu coś widzę, czekaj. Szóstka, szóstka, szóstka. To jest jedynka. Dobra. Co? I przegrałem. Nieźle. Dobra. Rżnąłeś mnie, czarcie.
You either ignore us or slander us.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast, and...
All hail Jobst! He sorted out things here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss. I'm too old and fond of my...
did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take...
Nothing to discuss. It'll be at our castle, Potstein, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
But there are 2 castles in Ratai. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Ratai? Well, I ought to look into that.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
Dobra, poświętowane. Chodźmy do tego pana Liechtensteina. Co jest? Czemu nie mogę wejść? O. A, może tutaj. O, właśnie. Pomyliłem schody. Liechtenstein. Jest.
You in need of something, my wild friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, so, to touching. Come now. What's become
No, Liechtenstein też się ładnie porobił.
I never had.
truly? Not even a...
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years.
See now. Only there's nothing to drink.
Kurde, trzeba jeszcze wino załatwić.
I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old...
Well, get
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs.
to hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pitchers brought from somewhere for himself and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pitchers for...
You can bet on it.
I don't...
Dobra, szukamy wina.
I couldn't resist either.
Może trzeba pójść do kuchni.
Keep going.
Gdzie tu może być kuchnia?
I'd rather eat well.
Prawdopodobnie gdzieś na dole. A, ale tu jest kuchnia, kurde. Tutaj pewnie będzie. Szlachcic. Strażnicy. Kucharka. Właśnie, o. Chodź. Ej, chcę z tobą porozmawiać. Wróć.
Good day. What would you like?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. But are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all...
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the...
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pit. It's Lord Odorin's the best. He's drunk.
Dobra, do piwnicy. Bardzo dziękuję. I gdzieś tutaj jest to wino.
The red'll be good, I hope.
No i elegancko. Coś się dzieje?
There's a piece of horse flesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir!
O.
Right out front of fortress.
That's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to this celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Bergów. O kurde.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
No to mamy akcję, moi drodzy.
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Dobra, działamy. Chroń brata. Gdzie jest mój brat? To on. Shit. Oj, oj, oj. Gdzie mój brat? Dobra, udało się. Ochroniłem braciaka. Henryk? Henryk! Kurde, czekaj, przebierzmy się. Szybko, szybko.
Whoa, whoa. You're dead. He's had it. Do it.
Co jest? Staszek. Udało się.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Fuck me.
A gdzie von Bergów?
Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone all right?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
Masakra.
The rest like dogs.
What about my father?
Aż tylu porwali?
Hannes.
They left with Jobst long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein.
O kurde.
Against those butchers.
Ona miała nam pomóc.
Rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Well, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fuck.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
Where did they go? Back to Ratoi?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund.
More of a promise.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a lot.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Ratbórz in return.
When he sees what von Berghow did with it, he'll shit himself.
You find that funny?
Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocent? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat. Trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything about giving up. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, and get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his arm.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke...
A właśnie, jeszcze Żydzi są w niebezpieczeństwie.
King announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe.
They're our allies. We have to...
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
A, mój przyszywany brat.
Escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Lick...
Anyway, we've got work to do.
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up...
Z kim miałem porozmawiać? A, Liechtenstein.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing. They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all... Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter. And they captured our closest and most influential... Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined. Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone. You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much...
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them. I'm going with you. Out of the question. Do you want to end up... You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone...
No dobra. Gdzie ten rabin i mój braciszek? Hello.
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us. Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Why are you even telling me this?
I thought you would want to know. Martin was raising you instead of being with Mother. And me.
I know what it's like. My real father rejected me too. I learned the truth only after Pa's death.
You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
Właśnie, co to jest Gzera?
Gezera.
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as the Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be... We need to get back into the city and get the people out. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man...
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows.
Very well. We should get...
Let's not waste time.
Nowe zadanie.
You're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat.
Trochę się spóźniłeś, kolego.
Instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of
Could you stop blabbering already?
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and...
all right. But could you please tell me what the fuck?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Let's go then.
Borekata Adonai Eloheinu.
No, a ja z przodu? Dobra, moi drodzy, myślę, że tutaj to jest dobry moment, żeby zakończyć odcinek. Zakończymy ten odcinek, w następnym właśnie zrobimy sobie już tą misję Exodus, czyli uratowanie Żydów. I to tyle, moi drodzy. Dajcie znać, jak się podobało, zasubskrybujcie kanał, dajcie lajka i do zobaczenia w następnym materiale. Trzymajcie się, cześć!